In today's video, I'm going to talk about LinkedIn DMs, one of the most important tools when it comes to generating leads on LinkedIn. By the way, I'm not here to talk about LinkedIn templates, frameworks, and all that stuff that you see online. Actually, I'm going to give you, uh, that 80% that nobody talk about that's going to give you all the results. Because last year, I was sending DMs using templates, frameworks, sometimes using some AI tools, and I barely have quality meetings with my prospects. But today, with this guide I'm going to share with you, I have more than 30 quality meeting with my prospects, and I'm doing it alone for my company. So you can do the same. So if you want to know this, stay with me. I'm going to give you everything I know. Let's jump in. So actually, I recorded this video just 15 minutes before, and I forgot to turn camera. So this is my second time recording this for you guys. Anyways, let's start now. As you can see here in the title, I'm mentioning that you can book 10 meetings a week using this guide. You actually can do 10 meetings, 20 plus 30 meetings. It's depend on the volume of DMs you're sending, on the quality of the conversation you are making, but at least you can do this number of meetings. Anyways, let's start here now. I want to talk about something before diving into the details, which is the foundation. Let's assume that you already have a solid offer product that solves a real problem, you're targeting the right ICP, you have a strong online presence. Because here's the harsh truth. If you don't have these three nail it down, no DM script or framework will save you. Before starting DMs, cold outbound, on LinkedIn or any other platform, make sure that you have a solid offer, okay, that people actually want and solve a real problem, okay. Secondly, you know your ICP and you know how to build quality ICP lists using Clay, Sales Navigator, or any tool online. Then you have a strong online presence, because if you don't have a strong online presence, if you don't push in candidate, you're going to struggle. You're going to get the meetings, but your replay rate, your accepting rate when it comes to connections is going to be so low. So make sure you solve these things before sending any DM online. Now let's clarify something important. DMs are not for closing deals, not for selling products, not for generating money directly. DMs are for selling meetings, demos, or sales calls, building trust and rapport with your prospects, filtering potential clients from window shoppers. Fix this mindset and let's cook some killer DMs here. This is a mindset shift that you should understand, because I see this problem a lot. People trying to close deal inside the DMs. DMs are the worst place to close deals directly, guys. Okay, I'm not saying here you won't close any deal on DMs. You might have close a few deals in DMs. That's going to happen, but it's really rare. So DMs are for selling the meeting, not closing the deal. Fix this mindset first, and to start a conversation with people, build that rapport, position yourself as the go-to in your space, then getting people to the call. Because if you want to close people, you should close them in a sales call, not a DM. Okay, now let's move to the second, I think the third point, which is personalization. You have to make it real. I don't want you guys to use fake compliments, drop generic AI generated praises, treat them like a lead number. What you actually need to do, talk like a friend, not a salesperson, use casual language, reference something specific they actually did or posted. Okay, avoid fake personalization. It's actually kill more than 90% of DMs. I'm going to give you a few examples to understand this point. So right here we have this DMs here. This DM here. Hey name, I came across your impressive profile and I was blown away by your compliment. This is a lie. This is a lie. Now we have the second one. Your recent post was amazing. You clearly a leader in your space. Would love to pick your brain sometimes. So I'm going to avoid this. And 99% of people going to avoid this because I know could be sent to anyone on this planet. Okay, there is nothing about me on that DM. Okay, here are another example, which is a good example. Hey Sarah, saw your post about cold outreach being dead. Right here, I get her attention because I mentioned the last post and the main idea of that last post, which is outreach being dead. Couldn't agree more. So actually, I'm starting a conversation, then have a question. That question to start a conversation. Now I have another good example. By the way, I'm going to put the link of this guide in the description so you can read this with details. We can learn it yourself. Okay, I won't waste time reading everything. Okay, guys. Now, why this is not working? Because it's generic, could be sent to anyone. Feel robotic. It's robotic. Okay, why they work? Why this personalization here? It's working because it's specific. It's so specific, conversational. Show you actually paid attention, opens a natural dialogue. So the key takeaway here, if you can copy paste your DM to 50 people without changing anything, it's trash. I want to add something to this. If you are thinking about personalization is to gather in data online, the first name, the last name, the company, the industry, all the bunch of stuff that you can find on Sales Navigator, Apollo, or any other tool, and use it to have actually a template, then fill out those parameters. That's not personalization. That's a fake personalization, and it's not working, guys. Okay, it's not working. Avoid that. If you have nothing to say nothing. This is the rule in DMs. Say something short, something specific, nothing fancy, and it's going to work. So don't complicate this and don't try to come up with something from the moon. Okay, I know. Use something simple and it's going to work. Now, let's move to the next one, which is DMs and not emails. I see a few guys, friend of mine, that used to send cold emails, so they know they're really sharp. But when they come to DMs, they're really struggling because they treat LinkedIn DMs like cold emails. And it's two different games. Actually, in DMs, the goal is start a conversation with someone because we are still in the same platform and I can engage with them, I can comment on their posts, but on cold emails, it's a different game. You actually have one touch point to get attention. On DMs, it's another game. So here is a few points to keep in mind. DMs are short, focused on starting a dialogue, casual tone, no formal structure needed, read on mobile. Keep this point on your mind when writing your DMs. Emails can be longer and more detailed, professional tone, not always. It could be also a casual tone. Include context, background, and full explanations, formatted with greetings, body, and sign off. Another point. I'm receiving this kind of DMs, it's well written, it has something actually about me, no fake personalization. Then I found this. Best regard, best and name. That signature, it's actually killing your DMs because the point of DMs is start a conversation. So if you send me a DM with a signature, I'm going to be professional with you, and it's actually taking time. If I want to send you many DMs, should I include the signature every time? No, so don't use it. There is only one case that you actually can use this on LinkedIn when sending an email DM. Okay, that's the only case you can use that. But in 99% of cases, you won't need this and don't use it. Okay, here are a few examples. So this is a bad DM. The first thing you're going to see that it has a fake personalization. Actually, it's better if you open this while listening to this video, so you can actually get the maximum. Or you can listen to this video, watch this video, then you can go and read it yourself. I'm talking about this best regard, John Smith. Now you have your title and your company name. Avoid this. As you can see here, these two are great DMs. Why? They actually so short. This is one third this, I think. So, and this is so short. Why this is not working? Because it's way too formal, too long, signature screen that says blast, zero personality. Why this is working here? Because it's brief, conversational, no fluff, sounds human. I'm going to repeat this. It sounds human. Keep this in mind. Make it easy to replay. So the key takeaway from this, if it's looks like it took you 20 minutes to write it, you already lost. DM should feel effortless. I'm going to explain this because it's really important. If you send me a DM and it looks like you spend the whole day writing the DM, I'm going to avoid it, or I'm going to reply with a professional tone and say you goodbye, or I'm not interested. So avoid that. Send something in a line or two to start a conversation and create curiosity, build a rapport with people. Now let's move to this one, which is the rule of 6 touch points. Build familiarity fast. So just to be honest, guys, this is not my own rule, but I found it online. I don't remember where, to be honest, but it's really important. So it's a simple one. Don't ask anyone for their time or meeting before having at least 6 touch points with them. So what are touch points? Simple contacts where they can see your name, your face. They build familiarity and trust before you ever slide into the DMs. By the way, using this LinkedIn rule, this rule here, I increased my positive replay rate by 23%. This is a golden rule. I'm using it all the time. So here are a few examples of touch points on LinkedIn. View profile. So you actually win, for example, if you are my prospect, I'm going to view your profile just in a second. Then you're going to receive a notification that Anas saw your profile. So you're actually going to see my name. You're going to see my profile picture, and even sometimes you're going to click and see who is this person. So that's actually a touch point. So you're actually going to be familiar with me. The second one, like their post. So if I liked your post, you're going to receive a notification that I liked your post. So you got your idea. So is to send your notification to see me. So I want you to see me 6 times, at least 6 times, before asking anything. We have another one, which is comment. We have endorsement, one of the best ways actually. Engage with comments. You already know this. So I'm going just to talk about endorsements. So endorsement, if you don't know what is endorsements, if you actually scroll down in your LinkedIn profile or anyone's profile, you're going to find skills. For me, you're going to find LinkedIn marketing. If you click on it, it's like you recommend me for other people. It's not recommendation, it's actually endorsement. This is really important. But here's the point. Don't use it right after connecting with someone. You actually need to use it after doing a conversation with someone, when you actually know their expertise. Then you can use it. Okay. Now let's move to the next one, which is how to ask for a meeting, a time, or a call. This is really important because I did this mistake before. I did conversation with some of my prospects for a week, 2, but I don't know how to ask them for time, or when I ask them for time, I get sucked, or they ignore me, or I kill the conversation. This is an important point. So here's how I fix it. I focus on call to value, not call to action. So most people focusing on call to action. They call people to book a meeting, to have a conversation on Zoom. That kind of call to action. You actually need to avoid the type of call to actions. So most people fail there. They focus on what they want, the meeting, instead of what the prospect gets, the value. So here are a few examples of call to actions that you should avoid. For example, can we hope on a 15-minute call? Are you available next Tuesday at 3 p.m.? Let's schedule a quick chat to discuss this further. Why they fail? It's all about you and your calendar. There is zero reason for them to care. Okay, and there is take it as a rule. People won't give you time, and people hate give you time. Not you personally. It's not personally, by the way, but in this age, people are juggling many things a day. They have a bunch of noise, so to give you time, you really want to give them something really really interesting. You got my point, and that really interesting is the value. You should tell them what they're going to get, and that's the call to value. Let's give you a few examples. Want me to here are a few examples. Want me to talk to walk you through how we cut onboarding time by 40%, take 15 minutes. So what I'm doing here actually is telling them that if you take this 15-minute call with me, which is very short, I'm going to teach you or show you how to cut the onboarding time by 40%. So I'm telling you that, by the way, from my conversation, I might know that you are dealing with onboarding. So I'm telling you, I'm going to fix your problem. It's a great deal here. Another example, I can show you the exact framework we use to 3x our demo to close rate. Watch a quick screen share. This is an amazing one. I like it. I'm telling you that I'm going to show you how to 3x your demo to close rate. Or another one, I'm going to show you how to book 10 meetings a week using, for example, the ACC framework. This kind of stuff. You need to know. You need to play with words like this. Okay, you actually ask for time, but with a smart way. By the way, if you read this guys, don't take it as a template. Okay, actually read it, understand the mindset, and write it based on the conversation with your prospect and based on your audience. Some people need, from a conversation with someone, you're going to know that this person love to be direct, love this type of call to action. You're going to know this. So why this call to value works? Clear benefit. They know exactly what they're getting and why worth their time. Okay, a bonus here. Give them an easy way to out. Add a simple way to say no at the end. It lower resistance than actually increase your play rate. And a few examples. If it's not relevant, no worries at all. Totally cool if it's time and off. Just thought this might help. So actually, once I have that call to value, I'm going to add an easy way to them to say no. This way, I'm going to to decrease that guard, and it's going to give you a chance to get a yes. So I think you got the point. Now, I think this is the last point, which is follow-ups. Follow-ups are the DMs you send after someone ignores or ghosts your message. And here is the truth. Most deals happen in the follow-ups, not in the first message. I think everyone is agree on this because your message simply get ignored sometimes because people are receiving tons of DMs. So you need to stay to send follow-ups. Now the big question here: how many follow-ups should you send? Honestly, there is no magic number. Some people send 5, others go for 15. Test and see what works for you and your audience. Personally, I send 6 follow-ups over 12 to 15 days, then I stop and move on. But this is for test, guys. You're going to see based on your audience, based on your brand. If you have a big brand, you're actually going to get to not follow up too much because you're going to have more opportunities. If you are just starting out, actually you need to send many DMs and many follow-ups to get your deals. And here are a few rules. Change your approach each time. Don't just say bumping this up, just following up. You actually need to change from each follow-up. Change. I'm not talking about change everything. Actually, just change the way you are following up. Add new value with each message because I see this many times, and I did this mistake in the past. I'm just following up. So what's the value here? Actually, you need to add something. If someone saw your message and didn't reply, then send them a voice message. Send them a follow up with a video, with a long video like this, explaining to them something really interesting. So you actually need to be different, not like everybody else. And the last one, know when to walk away. Don't spend your time with someone that you know or ignores you many times. You should know the time when to walk away. This is a golden rule in DMs, in relationships, and everything. Okay, now a few examples. So I'm not going to go through this. You're going to find this in the description. Read it yourself. So here are a few bad examples here. Then I have a real follow-up here, I think with 6 follow-ups. You're going to find everything. You're going to take it, by the way, take this as not templates, but take it and you can upload it to AI, and it's going to break it down for you to help you. And this is the end of this guide. You're going to find a few bonuses here: a guide to LinkedIn sales, um, a LinkedIn DMs here, then another strategy for LinkedIn. Then we have 10 mistakes to avoid for the on LinkedIn, how to close clients. Then content is your 24/7 sales rep. All these guides here are free. You can grab them, download them, save it, learn from them. And that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching me here. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Show us your support in the in the comments, because this is I'm just starting this channel for a month now. I hope this going to help you guys somehow. Anyways, you're going to find my LinkedIn profile here. Feel free to reach out on LinkedIn if you need the help with your business, or if you have a question, or you need something to be clarified on this, or DMs, or about LinkedIn. I'm always open. So thank you so much for watching me.